Torp here. Got a little bit of stairs. Has now decided to become a yard tool, and deciding that they're going to weed out multi-appers. I just spoke about that. God, all the naysayers, it's right in front of their face. You see the changes on a daily basis. We've been talking about them for years. Pedro DoorDash Santiago, Mr. Bet on You, one day at a time. His favorite thing to say has always been the same. No tip, no trip. Value your time. Value your time. Even though most of us aren't sitting in the back of a car for a half hour, 45 minutes waiting for the bangers to come in so that we can make videos that generate money on YouTube. He knows that. But he says it anyway. And his followers.
Say it again, Pedro. Say it again.
He's been called out more times than I can count. I'm one of them. Did no good. He's still getting lots of money for saying no tip, no trip. I wonder if they want a refund now. Do you think they might? All that great advice gone right down the fucking shitter, because now here we got completion rate needs to be 90. So it's not just about cherry picking. Now it's about multi-apping. I said, okay, fine. We can't catch every one of you dirty apping. No. Maybe we're spending too much money on that. Trying to figure out who to deactivate. Got a better idea. Somebody in the boardroom actually had a good idea. I'm sorry, this is probably one of a lot of good ideas. Let's just say this is one of the ideas that I happen to agree with. All the people that have been gloating for I don't know how long now about, I only take the best orders. I know which orders to take and which routes are the best. What do you think, you're out there all by yourself? Do you think a customer actually likes it when it's like, oh, my order got accepted? Yay. I'm fucking starving. I'm starving. 15 minutes later, the order was dropped. Wait, what? What? Wait, why? What? Oh, God, this shit doesn't hold. It's like Arby's, White Castle, or Taco Bell. It doesn't hold. It's got like a 20-minute lifespan from the time it's cooked. You can't even reheat the shit properly. Not unless you're one of those guys. Oh, God, it's so disgusting when you reheat that grease. So where are we at? You get to do it 10 the time. I just made a mistake and commented on Brash Dasher's last video. I knew I did it too soon. I have a habit of doing that without watching the whole video because his screenshot. Gotta watch those screenshots, that clickbait, guys, because I fell for it again. 90% completion rate is now required to stay active on the platform. It doesn't mean that you get Top Dasher. It just means you're going to get deactivated at 89%. Oh my God, Pedro and Flex must be freaking out. And Bobby, too. Holy shit. I think the only one that's actually laughing right now has got to be Real Talk with Roy. He's like, this is what I've been trying to tell you guys. Work for a company. Don't play with these gig apps. They will financially make you want to run. I would agree with Roy if he did say that. I don't know if he ever has. It's just something I can picture him saying. But can you imagine even Top Dashers right now? All Top Dashers right now. What do they think? 80% acceptance rate, because I said it myself a long time ago. That's very generous. I've never once. I'm going on 3 years now doing this. I got like 4,000 deliveries, I guess. Never once have I been below 94, and I didn't want to do that. I wasn't going for Top Dasher back then either. I was just trying to keep it high because I thought those were very luxurious to be able to turn your ass around and get the fuck out. Because it's that bad. But see what's happened with all these guys that everybody's been listening to. Huh? What? No tip, no trip? Okay, I can do that. They listen too much. They don't listen to their own market. They listen to YouTube too much. And they got sidetracked onto this make-believe system that somebody else made up in another market. And, oh, look at the beard. He must be right. Oh, the beard. He must be right. He's such a good-looking man. Look at... Good-looking man, always right. Orange man bad. Bearded man good. What a sink in. So, what we got here is a failure not to communicate, but a failure to fucking listen. I mean, we can hear what these guys are saying, but is anybody fucking listening? No tip, no trip, no tip, no trip, no. Value yourself. Bet on yourself. Bet. You. DoorDash is like, fine. You can bet yourself right out of this fucking platform and bet your ass is working for fucking Domino's and bet your ass will get fired from there because you keep on making videos on fucking YouTube and those videos get flagged down because you're an idiot and everything you do stupid and wrong gets fucking public. What the fuck did you think was going to happen, people? YouTube and DoorDash are coexisting. Kind of off the record, but they're coexisting. It's like DoorDash is like, I paid these guys how much money to do analytics on our drivers? All we gotta do is watch YouTube. Look at all these guys. Some of them are getting 10,000 views in a few months. There's a lot of people watching these YouTube videos about us, about our system. And one of the biggest problems DoorDash has is orders being declined. Or on a sign. So they figure out how to keep people from declining so much, waiting for the bangers and the unicorns. They figured that out. Let's face it, they did. That day has come and gone. No trip, no tip did take a shit. It did. But the interesting thing now is that they got this on the completion rate set at 90, which means all these hot dogs out there like, I'm going to dirty up my ass to riches. And I'm going to make videos about it on YouTube, and I'm going to get rich, and views, and likes, and subs, and I'm going to kill it. I hope they're watching these videos because they ain't going to be killing it long when they're doing that because it's, what do you mean? What's wrong? 89% completion rate. So what's wrong with that? Gotta be 90. Huh? What? Why 90? Oh, no. You're the one making the videos. You're the one commenting on all these people's videos that they make about this. You didn't know? Oh, that's too bad. I guess you can appeal it. Good luck. Good luck with that. Yeah, good luck. That's it. But good luck. So now you're going to have to do it at 90% and keep your ass on the road. Oh, I got Spark. I got Flex. Amazon, not the other one. Not the one living in a cave. Amazon Flex, Spark, Uber Eats, and Grubhub, I guess. Grubhub is dead in my market. Nobody even uses it here. I swear to God, I'm not making that up, but Grubhub is actually out of my market. They don't, none of these merchants use Grubhub. They actually pulled the signs off the doors. Moving on. So you got your choice. I guess you got shipped in some markets, but you got your choice. At the end of the day, DoorDash has been kicking ass. Have you guys not been watching the commercials? DoorDash has been making commercials. I get emails all the time because I also have a DoorDash account for ordering food, and it's nonstop promos, baby. Nonstop promos. I don't get those from Uber Eats or anybody else. None of them. So what are we looking at here? We are looking at the apocalypse of no tip, no trip. Bet on yourself one day at a time. Pay attention. Know your worth. Pedro DoorDash Santiago just sent about 1/3 of his viewers into fucking gig bankruptcy. And I'll bet they still clap at him. I wish I could find a bunch of dum-dums to watch my videos, and then they go out and apply my logic, and then they get kicked off the platform, or they go broke, or they move on to something else. But I still get paid on YouTube. I never said the guy was dumb. I just said he was a manipulative little prick. There's a difference. I'm sorry. That one made me laugh a little. All right, never mind. But seriously, you gotta admit, the shit advice that these guys have been given that get all the views on YouTube, all their subscribers just think they're the fucking best bread spread there ever was. How creepy and kind. You really gotta sit back for a second and ask yourself, what the fuck, if anything, are the reviewers actually believing? DoorDash is right here all over YouTube. It's very strange how they're getting free publicity to their drivers. They don't have to send out emails. They don't have to do a goddamn thing. They don't have to spend a fucking penny. People like Pedro, DoorDash San Diego, and the fucking Lounge, which are technically, kind of speaking, two different entities, but they're both negative as fuck. One of them wants you to leave the platform, and the other one is telling you how the platform is great and you're stupid. And I'm like, so which is it, guys? Is everybody just fucking retarded except for you, and nobody knows how to fucking dash except for you, and if we watch you, we'll do great, and if we don't watch you, we're going to get deactivated? Meanwhile, most of the fucking big wigs on fucking YouTube, gig content creators, have been deactivated, and the rest of them are trying to figure out what these updates are all about. So, like, is anybody really going to watch Pedro, DoorDash San Diego talk about the 90% acceptance rate and actually take it to heart? And actually take it to the bank? Because look what's happened so far. Look at what has happened so far. What did his fucking message do for anybody for more than a year? Nothing. I don't have a message. I'm speaking on behalf of the fucking real Linda people that I know. Those are the people that I care about. Those are the ones that I listen to and speak to. People are fucking fed up with all the bullshit on YouTube. All this fucking nonsense. They're just fucking fed up with it. It's like, is anybody going to talk about what's really going on anymore? Thankfully, I watched Brash Dasher today, and Brash Dasher brought it up, and he actually did a good job, in my opinion. I thought he did a good job. He's getting a little risky. He might want to slow down his jets just a little bit there, because I don't know how much smack you can talk about DoorDash before they just deactivate you. I don't, because he's getting big. I think guys like me that are really small, shut up. But guys like me that have less viewers and subs than he does, I think that we're okay, honestly, because we're not reaching anybody. Nothing of significance, which is why it's more fun. I don't have to worry about my channel, because if it gets deactivated on YouTube, then I start over again and I start making brownies with marijuana in them. And go back to the 70s where it made sense. Because none of this makes sense. The shit that people follow, they just can't take it anymore. It's breaking my fucking heart. Then every once in a while I have to wrap my brain around a bunch of fucking dum-dums in order to make a fucking video. But it's called responding. So you gotta wrap your brain around. You can't just make fun of them and talk shit about it. You actually gotta fucking make sense when you do it. Which I believe I'm doing. No tip, no trip is out the door. No tip, no trip, took a shit. And now we got completion rate 90%, which means that all the multi-appers and dirty appers are about to take a fucking sponge bath in bankruptcy. Good luck out there this summer. I just said this a few videos ago. I'm a top dasher on purpose. I did it on purpose. I like this line of work. And I can see clearly, I guess you guys can see it too, but maybe you're in denial. You're going to have to step up your game and quit talking smack about the very platform that feeds you. $2.25 for a mile is still over $2 a mile. Pedro, you silly little clown. Anyway, hope you had fun. I know I did. I have one more thing to say. And before I say it, I want to let my new subscribers know one thing. I'm not that guy. I don't ask for subscribers, likes, shares. I don't do that. That's not why I'm here. I will never be paid to be here. Not as long as I live. My social security number is stained with AdSense, and it will never happen. So you have to ask yourself, why are you here, Torp? If you're not going to get paid, you're not trying to get views, why are you here? Attention? Are you just a weirdo? Do you like to piss people off? Are you a troll? Like, yeah. Okay. Sure. Why not? I'm not going to argue with a bunch of fucking cave dwellers. But if you really want to know the truth, I'm here because I enjoy it. It's entertainment for me. Being on YouTube is fun for me because I get to express myself watching other people do the stupidest fucking things I've ever seen. It is a release for me. I get the release. Oh, shut up. You know what I meant. But if you want to go there, yeah, I do get a nut watching people like fucking Flex and Pedro just make the biggest asses of themselves, trying to be the man when in fact they're still wearing a dress. And that's something they made fun of me for, because I wore a wig and a dress trying to be the community boy. I guess I was supposed to just say, oh, I guess I'm an idiot because you said so. Sure, fine. Okay, fine. Since you said so, I guess I'm an idiot. Meanwhile, you're the one over there that's in real Linda that's got to turn your large order program into a strange smell in the attic, Flex. You are no more. You are non-existent, you putrid little puke. You fucking fucknut. So when I say no tip, no trip, took a shit, I'm specifically speaking to Mr. Flex and secondary Pedro DoorDash San Diego, the two biggest fucking hypocrites on this platform. And you can go fuck yourself if you follow them. I really don't give a fuck what you think about me, but I will tell you what I think. What you do with that is on you. I hope you all enjoyed your Thursday. I know I did. Because without this mental therapy, I would be nothing other than a guy cupping the fucking cusp of a nutsack of Pedro and Flex, because I got nothing on my own. I ain't cupping nobody's balls, you fucking bunch of boners. If you in, you in. If you out, you out. But don't bust my balls, because it ain't never going to work. I consider myself the best birth control that there is. Don't fuck yourself. Let somebody else fuck you. Because I'll be damned if I become goddamn Google pregnant. Oh, just makes my nipples hard thinking how right I am. No trip, no tip. No tip, no trip. It did take a shit. And now the completion rate? Multi-appers for the loss. Torp out.